Lynton Lythgoe, and I studied the NEBOSH Diploma, and I did it virtual. So obviously doing it virtual, and me as an individual, the way I study and learn, I ask lots of questions. So the tutors are really patient with me. We had some great, I'm going to use the word banter as it were, because they say they were kind, they were patient, and that gave for a more enjoyable experience and helped me to understand the questions with NEBOSH, to obviously then intake the learning and then obviously to apply it in the exam. So yeah, it was an enjoyable experience. So my journey with Astutis started a long time ago. So I was on the railways, in the gangs, working on the tools, as we call it in our industry. I did hear about a NEBOSH, and that kind of pricked my attention. I was early 30s, wanting a career that I can kind of develop and grow. I love the construction industry, as it were. That's my bread and butter. And when I heard about NEBOSH, I went home from a night shift. I was researching. I found Astutis, and within a week, I was booked into my NEBOSH General. And 3.5 years later, here I am, graduating with a diploma for Astutis again. So yeah, Astutis has been a massive part of my journey. Quite simple, really. For myself, obviously not having the knowledge and not knowing what a NEBOSH was, there was obviously lots and lots of information on the internet, but at Astutis, it was so clear, the communication was so precise, it made it for myself, easy to understand what I was actually spending money on, as it were, and I felt confident and comfortable in booking the course and the process going forward. Absolutely recommend Astutis to anyone, and I'm not being paid for saying that, so that's for certain. Reason why is the people I've interacted with at Astutis. I'm going to go back from the beginning when I did my general. I've got an unusual name, the emails, making sure I've got the correct information. They were fantastic. I picked up the phone, somebody answered, they made it feel personal for me. And obviously with the tutors as I went along, they come great rapport with the tutors. I would actually say they're more like friends actually. I'd love to actually meet them one day face to face, because we had a great time, a great experience, and they're a massive part of my journey. I think for myself, in terms of the actual information shared, because obviously I'm railway specific, that is my background. So in terms of construction, it was a real eye-opener. And obviously, as I mentioned earlier on, I asked lots of questions. The tutors were really patient with me, and then going into that construction, civil aspect of the world, it was really insightful, and it's helped me with my working role today. Yeah, so I obviously passed out, I believe last July, August time as it were, and within 3 months then I was made to a senior health and safety partner. So obviously it's career progression, and obviously having the credentials of a diploma with our colleagues across the industry, it's so recognised to have, that title, and people stand you in high regards. So obviously it's a, well-respected, qualification. So I think the thing that's helped me most is my confidence and believing in myself, the ability that I actually have retained the knowledge, and that have faith in yourself. So an example last week, working with a competitor in our industry, we had a very challenging debate on CDM, which long-term could have repercussions for the network. I had faith in myself and my knowledge that I've learned through doing the course, and I'm proud to say that my knowledge was correct, and we've resolved an issue. So, and that was a really big, proud moment to know that actually what I have been taught, I've retained, and it's the right knowledge.